What's good, Richie? How you doing?
Good.
Good. You got anything to say to my brothers and sisters back home?
Yeah.
What you got to say?
Yeah.
You say what's up?
Cool.
Alright, that's what's up. That's what's up. What you looking at? You know about the R.B.G?
Yeah.
You come find out about the breakdown R.B.G. If you ain't know, we off in Ghana, West Africa, what they call the GH, right?
Yeah.
GH, okay. You know what I'm saying? We want to break down to the brothers and sisters here. All my comrades back home, I already know what it is. So we just gonna run down that code of conduct. There's many deeper things, but all people really need to understand is within the Ghana flag, you got the black star. You know what I'm saying? For those that ain't hip, most people already know that Kwame Nkrumah was good folk and was down with the philosophy of Marcus Garvey. You know what I'm saying? So when you got the black star in the flag, Marcus Garvey had the black star line, had many ships that he wanted to take people like me, brothers from across the many different countries. When we was taken from here and was taken to America, was taken to Brazil, was taken to the islands. Many of our brothers ran off to like Australia, in India, many different places. So he wanted to take all the brothers and bring them back home. So he bought a bunch of ships, a bunch of boats, and called it the Black Star Line. And that's why that's where you see like the black star in the Ghanaian flag. You know what I'm saying? So all it is today is I'm coming back home, and I appreciate the Aquaba. I appreciate the welcome. You know, I thank you. Madasi. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been a long time. I'm the first of my family, like especially like on my mama's side. You know what I'm saying, to come back here. So it means a whole lot to me that y'all welcome me and we can talk about my association and my comrades association. So quick, y'all won't be able to see this, but I throw it up there, you know what I'm saying, later. But R.B.G, my brother, right here, he asked what does R.B.G mean? R.B.G has many different meanings, but it all has like the same focus. It's about Marcus Garvey, what Marcus Garvey was about. R.B.G can mean red for the blood. Black. Right. But also, at night, the sky's black and outer space is black, right? Yeah. What gives the tree, the green, what gives us this color is carbon. Carbon is the same thing that makes you black. Melanin. It is when the sun hit it, it makes you strong. You know what I'm saying? White folks don't have that. The white boy, he don't have carbon. So black is power. The sun powers you. Everything that the sun gives life, right? You know what I'm saying? So to be black means to be powerful. Black is power. So that's what the black also means. Green means, what y'all think the green means? Okay. Also, but but also the land. Like to do anything, like back home. Like I own a little land, but the white boy, he can come by and just say, we don't. This is my land. But here, y'all fought, right? March 6th, Independence Day. Y'all had a fight. Y'all had to chase the white boy out of Ghana to get y'all's independence. And I'll run through it. But independence is based on land. So the green basically means like the land, but it also means, you know, you can have little cheese, you know, little money. CDs. Yeah, you know, it's about business. Marcus Garvey was about business. You know, us having business, whatever. Back home, I sell shea butter, black soap. You know, I sell some essential oils, and I want to sell many other things. I got many friends that sell different products. I show you, but we sell many products that come from Africa, and we give back to Africa, money back to Africa. We sell the products there. I want to be in business. I don't want to donation. Like the white boy, he come in like, here goes some money. I don't want to do it. I want to be in business. You understand? Okay, so we move on to the thing. Now, if y'all can see, y'all know what that is right there?
Sankofa.
Ah, that's Sankofa. Yeah. Is that the Aofina? How you say it?
No, I haven't. Not like
Africans,
A dinkra, like a dinkra. And some of the bisa mama is that you know.
That's it. Aofina. It means a symbol of courage, valor, and heroism. Two swords. Meaning the sword means business. Got to get down.
I come for that.
Yeah. Kobin. The war horn. A Kobin. The symbol of vigilance and warriorness, meaning you ready for war. So the horn. You know what I'm saying? That's another symbol that we respect. The dame means symbol of intelligence, ingenuity. Okay, so you already know. And actually this one right here.
How you go for the
Pem Pom C, which means readiness, steadfastness, meaning that like during slavery, the white man show up, the Arabs show up, and were we ready? Were we ready to fight him off so he didn't take our people away from here? You know, I mean, it's about being like ready for anything. Like if somebody jumped out of that tree, he was like, "Give me your money." You ready?
Yeah.
Are you sure? You sure y'all ready?
Yeah.
So that's all of that means. Pim Pom C means be ready, and that's RBG. As far as RBG within our connection with Ghana, these are principles that I want everybody to respect.
Facebook to that
organization. So we can move on to the next one, and this is just reiterating or going back over what I was talking about. You see that ship, the boat?
Starline.
Black Star Line. Who's that right there? Okay. And who's this right here? Marcus Garvey. Okay. Beautiful. All right. And this is, we still keep RB. Now, you asked what RBG means. So I went in the red, black, and the green. Yeah, it means you represent the colors. It means you down for the blood, you down for the black of the race, you down for the land. Meaning that you protect the land, So, discipline, meaning get your mind right. Because you could be, like St. Maurice right here, you could be swole, strong. But if you ain't got this right here, you could just be strong. But numbers are rock, But I know St. Maurice, I know he's smart.
Yeah, he was my guy.
Oh man,
Listen, get your mind right. Organize your life. Be committed. Y'all know commitment, right? Committed. Okay. So meaning this, you can't be RBG today. And tomorrow. And then tomorrow. Right.
Yeah.
And tomorrow.
in your heart.
Yes. It can't go nowhere.
Yeah, American.
Y'all teach your kids about Kwame Nkrumah, right?
Yeah.
Same thing. Don't ever let the story be forgotten. Always keep the principle and pass it on. Because once the story stops, that person dies. But once the story is told, he lives through the story. Bill, this is serious. Bill.
I'm the there's walking around not only on our feet, but on our brains. You can enslave us, what's done for 300 years, the bodies of men. You can shackle the hands of men. You can shackle the feet of men. You can imprison the bodies of men. But you cannot shackle or imprison the minds of men.
Yo, I still got the best verse, sick and gets worse. I'm gonna underline the punchlines from red pen. Still lie ruling my kingdom. It's a strategy, so I rule like in Solomon's wisdom. I'm much polished, way too slick, so I leave these rappers all astonished. Gazing and wondering how I run it. Looking at my height like how ironic. I'm a beast. FYI, with the microphone out I lie. Excel with a rap with exceptional delivery. I'm highly respected, so out I fly. I'ma rep this life till my hurt turn great. It's why I build fame when I step in the booth. So ain't see me, don't say hey, cause I blow away the hay like the big bad wolf.
It's the story of my life. I ain't about to lose. See, I came too far. far to be intimidated by you.
So it is for you to come together and give us a United States of Africa.
Independent now. Tomorrow. The United States of Africa.
My name ring bells like break time. Thanks to grapevine, still got a dream on load buffering. That's why when you rush, I take time. Slow but sure, flow much more. Even if opportunity closed that door, cause I broke that law. My rules took over, then I ate MCs like 2 times 4. It's a new dawn with a rush in adrenaline. This warrior's too strong. Throw me against the wall, man. I'ma bounce back and hit you right in the face. Now face me. Now I face the music. I had to conclude, so I introduce it. It's GH rap. Join the movement of witness. Anybody gonna tell you that?
You know what I'm saying? For those that ain't hip, most people already know that Kwame Nkrumah was good folk and was down with the philosophy from Marcus Garvey. You know what I'm saying? So when you got the black star in the flag, Marcus Garvey had a black star line and many ships that he wanted to take. People like brothers from across many different countries. It was taken from here. It was taken to America. It was taken to Brazil. It was taken to the islands. So he wanted to take all the brothers and bring them back home. So he bought a bunch of ships, a bunch of boats. He called it the Black Star Line. And that's why you see like the black star in the Ghanaian flag. You know what I'm saying? So
this day will never be forgotten. The 6th of March 1957, when the Gold Coast successfully get their independence officially. Ghana is the name. We wish to proclaim we will be jolly, merry and gay. The 6th of March, Independence Day. Dr. Nkrumah went out his way to make the Gold Coast what it is today. He endeavored continually to bring us freedom and liberty. Ghana is the name. We wish to proclaim we will be jolly, merry and gay.
Ghana R.B.G.
The first leader of a newly independent Ghana faced many a challenge to visions of utopia. The vision was based on science and agriculture. Here come the vulture, ishing like pigeons on a sculpture. Nobody's perfect, yeah, we got thoughts, we can list them. Legitimate questions arose about his wisdom. I quote him, seek ye first the political kingdom. He told them, an orator that would capture the nation. At the heart of the master plan, Peter Cross and Budam, I remember going as a little man, full of innocence, thinking it's magnificence. Parents taught me about its historical significance. A visionary or a dreamer, I heard in his mind's eye the doctor saw United States of Africa. Yeah, there was scope, there was hope, planned to use the voter to harness votes and currents so we can see currency. Certain sinister things going on we didn't see. The opposition put that down to naivety, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. An important lesson we learned throughout history. Dr. Nkrumah's intentions were the best, but it's all a mess, cause we still needed lots of help from the West. Forthright, the plan was to harvest bauxite, a cheap source of aluminium for Great Britain. It was all a hype, the empire took flight. Needed a new source of funding, USA was smitten. Eisenhower saw the benefits of black power. We can industrialize, but we didn't realize negotiations nearly made the deal capsize. Cunning and sneaky, man, they upped us up the backside. They had Nkrumah by the balls, he had to backslide. Eyes wide now, committing economic suicide. Electricity at all costs. Entered the World Bank, entered the theory of takeoff. Kennedy and his foreign aid during the Cold War, turning Ghana into economic slaves. Now the Europeans smell blood, enter stage left, they slide in, bribing and selling Ghana duds. The greed that the ignorance was like wow. I heard officials even invested in snow plows. Oh wow, I think it's time to take the doctor out. £600 million in debt, that's what that's about. By 65 the down was brought, but it was too late. Ghana on the verge of being great, but now the people hate. Military coup after coup is appalling. 7 times the charm, enter Jerry Rawlins. There once with a great plan, great vision, a great plan. Determined to realize what he's seen for Africa. Things fell apart. Yes, he was determined. Ghana never overlooked the practical power. He laid the foundation for our future. We salute ya, we salute ya.
fund was raped and manipulated for the gains of the US industries, namely Kaiser Aluminium. And gain they did unfairly, so at least for a while. That's at least until another capable and great leader came and commandeered the sinking ship. His name was Jerry Rawlings, but that's another story, you know. But for now, we salute Dr. Kwame Nkrumah because he laid the foundation. Ghana's flourishing today at the fruits of his labor. Read up about him, man. There's a lot more to the story. There's a whole lot more to the story. Did you know the CIA was responsible for his downfall? Howard T. Bain of the CIA received commendations and a promotion off the back of engineering Nkrumah's downfall. It's crazy, right? Fantastic. Shit, I gotta go back, man.
Great Kwame Nkrumah.
Parquet, I miss you, man. Store sheet. My brother.
R.B.G.
Long live Kwame Nkrumah. RBG for life. Black power. Black power.
Last picture, I'm video camera now. Yeah. 9. Like a question, on your What's up? You take it. Like I want to video you all. Like you put it at their neck, or you take it. You do it yourself.
Yeah, I do it. Okay. And then, all right.
Yeah, I can see you. Oh.
It's kind of dark, but you can see a little bit.
Yeah,
right?
I can see you. Oh, but I can't see myself.
Okay,
I can see myself.
You want?
Like I can see the two of you.
Okay, let me show your beads.
Say your name.
Barbara.
Sister Barbara. Sister Sylvia. Sister Mina. Sylvia is. Sister Sylvia.
Yeah.
Sister Mina. Beautiful Mina. And Sister Mary. Gorgeous Mary. There you go. All right. Mary's like you.
Huh?
So should I capture you?
You don't have to. I'm not.
I shouldn't capture you.
But I'm a customer.
Okay.
This is gonna go online, so everybody all over the world is gonna see y'all. I hope y'all don't mind. So y'all looking good, so it's okay. Nobody's looking a mess. So.
Then
okay. All right. As far as R.A.W, the reason R.A.W is an organization that we started about a year and a half ago. R.B.G started off with, a mixture of men and women, but we all feel like we individually have different roles. Like you don't want to do the same thing that the men do, right? There's certain things men do that we don't want to do, right? I will admit that. I don't want to go to war unless I have to, right? We want to make sure we have healthy bodies and stuff so that we can raise healthy children, right? We want to make sure our finances is in order, because sometimes the brothers don't think about that. But we do, because we got to hold the household together. We got to make sure we got everything we need, right? And the mothers, naturally, we give birth to the nation. So we're important. We need it. We're needed here. Because if the sisters weren't around, there would be no brothers. If the sisters decide tomorrow, we're not reproducing. No sex for you. We're not having no babies. The nation ends. There's no more us. So it's up to us, right? We got the biggest role. We're the mothers. And even the sisters that can't physically have children, they still have to, their aunties, their sisters, they still have a place in taking care of and nurturing the children, raising them up. Because even the men, when they're little, they cleave to their mothers. They cleave to their grandmothers and their aunts. Those are the ones that pretty much hold everything. Is that how it is here? The aunts and the mothers pretty much run things. They cook, they clean. Most of the children live with them, right? And the fathers, you know, they go off to work. They might be working on the harbors or something and not come back for a couple of days. That's his exact. Yep. That's the roles of Ra. And we call it Ra because we are the beginning. Like, we're the original women. All African women, we were the first beings on the earth. We gave birth to all the other races. So there wouldn't be any Chinese, any Mexicans, any Arabs, none of that. If the African woman didn't exist first. Right? Okay. So I'm gonna give you a little history about what red, black, and green came from. It's a flag that was represented by Marcus Garvey. Remember I talked to y'all about Marcus Garvey yesterday?
I'm relying upon your support. I'm relying upon your hard work. Seeing you in this house, it doesn't matter how far I go, I can see that you are here in your millions. And my last warning to you is that you ought to stand behind us so that we can go to the world. That when the African is given a chance, he can show to the world that he's somebody.
Pan-Africanism must be seen as a movement, a mass movement. And this mass movement must be properly understood. Africa, of course, because of racism, is belittled everywhere. And many people do not see Africa's constant, underline the word constant, contributions to world civilization. Since the 1940s, Africa has given, even before the 1940s, actually, we can go back to the Honorable Marcus Garvey, Africa has given to world political movements a mass character. Africans revolt in masses, never as a vanguard party. If you look at the independence struggle in Africa, it was nothing less than mass. If you look at the struggle in the Caribbean for independence, it was nothing less than mass. And even in the United States of America, the only movement they call a mass movement is our movement. Therefore, this mass character must be properly understood. Pan-Africanism has this mass character. Africans have this mass character in responding. And our responsibility is to bring this mass character together, make it precise, so that it can direct its blows at the enemy, hitting him until we knock him down. Therefore, the task of Pan-Africanism is to gather the masses of people together in the same organization, irrespective of where they find themselves, be it in Europe, be it in the United States, be it in the Caribbean, or be it in Africa. One thing must also be underlined to you. Pan-Africanism was brought into being in its organized form by the Africans outside of Africa. This was done only because of the oppression of Africa. At that time, Africa was under total colonial domination. There could be no political meetings. As a matter of fact, if you had the paper of the Honorable Marcus Garvey, you could go to jail. So the conditions were such that it was difficult for the Africans on the continent to organize. Africans off the continent, recognizing this, came quickly to fill up that gap. At this 5th Pan-African Congress, there were 3 co-secretaries, of course, W.E.B. Du Bois, George Padmore of Trinidad, and Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana. So he had an African from the Caribbean, one from the United States, and one from the continent, who were co-secretaries of the 5th Pan-African Congress. Most of Africa, of course, was colonized. Kwame Nkrumah came to change all this. By 1958, he threw the British out of the Cape Coast and named it Ghana. And Nkrumah declared before the entire world that the independence of Ghana is meaningless unless it's linked with the entire continent of Africa and its unification and liberty. And Nkrumah made Ghana the base for every movement that fought against colonialism. Mugabe, who's now the head of Zimbabwe, where was he trained? In Ghana? Go and ask all of them. Nkrumah set up freedom schools, teaching how to use arms to go and fight. It was Nkrumah who built the base and pushed Pan-Africanism. He understood that Africa was divided in 1865 at the Berlin Conference, and that we cannot accept divisions imposed upon us by our enemy. Africa is one, we must unify her. This has been the task. Of course, since Nkrumah, the movement picked up. The independence of Guinea came in the same 1958, later that year, and with Secretary and Kwame Nkrumah, the movement really coalesced force. The Pan-African movement, of course, was not going to be left alone. Imperialism would seek to divide it. That's their job. Secretary says if the enemy is not doing anything against you, that's because you're not doing anything. Of course. Matter of fact, when they're not doing anything against me, I get scared. What am I doing wrong?
You're so beautiful, baby. You made me let it work. She's a Ghanaian girl. Like the way you done rock my world. Your body so pretty, 1 in a million, girl. Shake it like it be truck, girl. Gonna be, she's a Ghanaian
On an international tip, where your interests have been answered, visit today the newest and most exclusive dating site online, www.blackstardatingline.webs.com. Again, www.blackstardatingline.webs.com.
She make it drop, shake your booty, baby. The way the hips don't lie, call it hingle, lady. Hot in the body, I split you right down in the middle. Laughing and giggle, I follow her like Hanson and Gretel. One in the middle, like haystack, found in a needle. Ass is fat, thick thighs, waist is little. She got her beats on her hips with my name in the middle. Lego, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Lego, the bigger the gully, the bigger the push. She wants no silicone, don't get it confused. Cause your leg can't fit in the realest shoes. She wanna breathe, stretch, shake, put them on me. Move, drop, take head, chuck him on me. Once he go black, he never go back. With Dilly and Dolly, we having a party, ain't hurting nobody. You're skinny or chubby, you're working your body. And make me your daddy, it's silly and Sally, it's Kobe and black. So babe,
she be Gano, she's a Ghanaian girl. Like the way you don't rock my world. Your body so pretty, 1 in a million, girl. Shake it like you be chop girl.
like a Ghanaian girl. The way you rock my world.
Ghana R.B.G. Sisters and brothers, before you commit treason by running off dating another race, please consider the fact that there are another billion black people you have not even given yourself the opportunity to share your unique greatness with. Please visit today and seek out the many featured African RBGs looking for that special someone. You owe it to yourself and to the future of our race. Again, please visit and experience the newest spot on the web at blackstardatingline.webs.com.
This girl, she the love boys too much. This boy, he the love girls too much. This girl, she the love boys too much. She what? She this girl, she the love boys too much. This boy, he the love girls too much. This girl, she the love boys too much. She what? She Nam girl, you the boy sama. Nam boy, you the girl sama. Nam girl, you the boy sama. My body, she Nam girl, you the boy sama. Nam boy, you the girl sama. Nam girl, you the boy sama. My body, she
They are now willing to join R.B.G. So, they are now willing to join. Yeah, video.
Papa. There's no more elephant work.
They are willing to join R.B.G. So we are going to go through all the R.B.G. code of conduct. Starting by no snitching. No snitching. No black man like even power because for the police is the enemy, so there's no way they be never snitch, they be too cool, that I'm a police, right? And no rape. No rape. Most are wearing. Who family member uncle down the man show you and bank for Uhuru on your warrior code, like just have to fight for a football in and a no exploitation. Maybe you've been at it, I mean, maybe the Bunyan and are the chicken. It's so good, and warrior code security first, have to protect the women, the children, your society, everything. I want to burn for this man. No false flagging apart from red, black, green. Remember the men and men the flag behind it, nation they are. That's it. And discipline. You have to focus, organize, and
yeah, I love the clan, yeah.
And both survival program.
You are your everything.
Yes.
R.B.G.
Yes.
You're good join.
Love the clan.
Hey, we are ready for die.
Yes.
We the black people.
Yes.
For the rabbit, the white bumble.
Yes. We scatter there.
I'm making this fast sign in document.
The word is your born. You know, you have to be born by a word. Maybe keep the honor today and this RBG. You can join RBG today on rbgnation.ning. Mamma mia. So, brother Ben, this is our new song.
Red no. The back one for good no, so the yellow there. Or the count. The red.
Can say it was green or black.
Red no. That was coming from my national flag from Marcus Garvey in Atasa. And then they kind of ships now. And I'm going to see from Black Star Line. The Marcus Garvey the ship now is in the ship from no, just I'm saying that Black Star and that national football team. No, that. Just coming to come on Marcus Garvey. I don't know why they or similar. That's see, that was then. But see, I'm also in US now. US and still back at the racism there. It's there. Back at the racism I don't know, but still or young blacks now. Blacks, they're trying to unite. That is what R.B.G. is all about. Continuation of Marcus Garvey.
It's a question there. We're united. We're right.
Oh, yeah, but yeah. Quite important motive. Very good. Up there, all over Africa. Yeah, Colonel. I went to my achievement. Trying to do it. Actually, the blacks all over the world, they unite.
Just
come back, just can they
at home and abroad.
In painful. That's a fool. That's a discovered. It's our unity of Africa. Unity around the globe. They're trying to unite. That's all about.
He told her that the red to the blood,
and the red go green is like a red go green. Like a R.B.G. and Catherine. The red in here, Yambo Jenna, and painful no, or Quimman, or share no. That's a let one was not on painful one chair. One national flag, one show school there. One national flag, one joy the red or your power and painful one can walk in Mojina or share. Black and all. Never you know, black. I'm not white. I'm not ancestors of Kukuman or Queen or Shea or Fati, what a man is one and a red. What I see you to know. Well, one more. I don't go for a gun. I know what you kind of one woman for grandmother's grandparents. They are from here, they are from Africa land.
But someone said when you want to support it, they will hand.
But also believe most of the slaves from America.
No slave trade, because I'm not next door.
No.
But in Bachelor, oh, the man is yes. Now come on, that's
sympathized with you. She's sorry for you. She's sympathized with you. Those fucking people took you away, took your grandparents away. It's nonsense.
He's back home now.
Yeah, they're back home now. They feel like
home. After that. You know what I'm saying? These are these cuts I was talking about. Once again, like I said, you know what I'm saying? What they don't tell you is these are the new development. So they got all kind of things in the works to beautify this area. This shit, to me, it's already beautiful than a motherfucker, but you understand what I'm saying. Not today. You know, any other day, like it's the dry season, but it rained pretty good last night. So as you can see, you got that garden popping off, looking real nice. Good evening. Community.
I will do that.
R.B.G.
You can eat this. I was a duty. I know eating. I push out eat.
It shows love. It shows love, unity.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I said, I'm not vocabulary for
Unity, love, tranquility.
You say you know all of that, huh?
Tranquility.
What's the name?
Brethren is the same as woman and man. So we are brethren. Before you eat.
He smashed all that meat.
Tranquility.
Tranquility.
Yeah. But it don't be done anymore.
I don't even know what tranquility means. They smashing on that meat. I heard that. Y'all wasn't playing. She know how to play. She know how to play drum. What are you going to play? You learn about African culture back home?
Black people from the Caribbean island.
We all the same. African.
You are Africans.
Don't mind your nationality. You have got the identity of an African.
That is wonderful. I claim courtesy of wonderful. Power to you. Power to you. Wonderful. Those in commendable position. We are thrilled. Now this last award will be presented by the regional minister himself to the parade commander for an excellent lifetime
Long live Kwame Nkrumah. Black power. That was coming to my friend and the national flag from Marcus Garvey in Matasa. And then, they kind of ships now. Now we're looking from Black Star. Then Marcus Garvey, the ship now, and the ship and car coming forward. You know, there's something that Black Star is actually a national football team. No, that. It's coming to come on Marcus Garvey. I don't know why they. Or similar, and that's that. That was then. But since I'm also in US, US and still back at the racism here. It's there. Back at the racism I don't know, but still all blacks and blacks. Your time to unite. That's that is what R.B.G. is all about. Continuation of Marcus Garvey.
Sexy ladies in the club, make us see you whine in the
Remember I was telling y'all about Kemet. What's another word for Kemet?
Egypt.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
And Kemet, he's silly as hell. Hey, another thing we say in the States is no homo. Y'all know no homo. Shit. Hey, in Kemet, instead of saying Ataden or what's up, in Kemet they said Hotep.
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 What's up?
Blessings.
Hotep. So if y'all hear me say Hotep, it means Ataden.
Hotep.
Black power.
Yeah, one nation. One
yes,
nation.
Sir.
One nation. Yeah. RBG for you.
R.B.G.
Step off the plane, Kotoka Airport, Accra. Soccer is our favorite sport. Then go the car is here, take my bag to the taxi. I'm in Ghana, man. Tune from Rank Shaba and Priest Maxi. Shake the leg with the reggae, eating a billy and groundnuts. Some ice cake or baby doesn't even sound nuts. Here, smiles are free, they are not by force, they are not fake. We have a lot of peace officers and very few jakes. Cool sea breeze, very bearable weather. When we say it's a pleasure, we really mean it's a pleasure. Wildlife, diverse cultures, exotic fruits, Intama and Ohenema or shoe and political suit. Some of us are so rich, some of us are so poor. If you test our limits, you will hear Onyaye so. If she did her job well, you won't hear it. If you don't respect the threat, at least you must fear it. Turn on the radio, tears for Quadris or Rockstone. Give me some bra for tiny VIP and I'm in the zone. Better yeah, give me some Ambule, give me some Osibisa, TV Dr. Rokoto, Mac Jordan, Idi Coco. Proverbs are used, we respect our elders, we don't waste. First in the morning after praying, chew stick or toothpaste. Wash your face, do your chores, use a sponge to bath. Just a soap and small town ain't enough, so don't laugh. Nightlife, don't test, yo. We've got clubs, down here we have stunners too, so we've got dabs. Don't be surprised if you see superstars in the disco. One Love can dance, it's not because I went to a disco. Big up all my Cape pussies, Dari pussies, Tema pussies, Kumasi pussies. But catch me in Accra, buying pure water at a Chimota, Charlie. There's so much to see. Wild animals from desert to bush to sea. The best beer, if you drink too much, don't cross the gutter. Never scared, but a strong phobia supporter. Extended families living together in one compound. When we speak, it's not digital, but it's surround sound. Out of one love, we all eat out of one bowl. World Cup, everybody runs outside when Ghana scores goal. Home of Kwame Nkrumah and Nelson Azuma. No gun crimes, no wars, but watch for Ike's bazooka. Uta Baruka was here. Will Smith was here. Public Enemy was here. Shaba was here. To be fair sports, I'll just cut the list short. Wanna meet me at prison, bring a b-ball or no court. Kenke, Banku, Fufu, Wache, check, Chofi. Top it off with some Blue Nut Tropic, Asana or Poki. Bobo Shantis in Kumasi, that's our Addis Ababa. I know your next move, so welcome, and that's Akwaba.
People, do the shit. Masters of the Sea. We down here at the fish market. You see how these brothers is breaking their technique down. Beautiful, beautiful. Hello. Wow. Beautiful. Great craftsmanship. So when people try to teach you that, oh, the white man came in this big ship and we had never seen a ship before, that's a lie. We've been shipping, we've been fishing, we've been all around Africa, going on the ocean with boats. So the boats wasn't nothing new, that's a lie. You know, it's a big lie. So they try to teach us, when they try to teach you that this stuff is new, we were scared, we didn't understand who these people was. They're teaching you that your madam is not trying to hurt you. But the people that taught her to teach you that, the reason why they did that is because they wanted to put something in your mind that we weren't anything. We didn't have any sciences, we didn't have any scholarship, we weren't great people until the white man came and brought his liquor and gun and other stuff like that. So to answer your question in a long way, all I'm saying is that the whole thing about the chief, when they first came in, I just went to Elmina and Cape Coast, and they talk about how when they first came, the king was like, yeah, I don't want to make this fort. He was skeptical because he believed that it was already going to be a problem. Before they made that fort, many years before that, they had already started the slave trade. The first slaves that were taken out, the first slaves that was taken out of Africa were taken to the church in Europe, given to the Pope. So the church, just like Islam, when it came through, these were things that came to control people and to bring people into slavery. You know, so it's more so about when religion came in and they taught that, Islam teaches you that the traditional religion, the traditional belief system is bad. It's witchcraft, right? Yeah. Christianity teaches the same thing. So what they did was they said that everything that you did in your past was bad. You don't even look at that. No Sankofa. Don't go back and find out who you were as a people. So right there, that cut you off from what made you great. So what they do was they gave you this book, Quran, or they gave you this book, the Bible, and while your head was down, you like, woo, this story, okay, all right, yeah. They was taking your gold, taking all your stuff, taking the people, taking everything. Same time they made you Christian. You Christian, right? King James Bible, you know. King James Bible. When King James Bible was written in 1611, the slavery was happening all through the 1600s. Slavery was happening all through the 1400s. So this Bible was written during slavery. The first slaves that was taken out of Africa was taken to the church. So it's not necessarily the chief's fault as it is that our people are good people. We don't come from, like in Europe, everything's cold, nothing grows. You know, the only thing that grows there is maybe like a potato. But like you would be, look at this tree. It's the dry season. It can rain one time, a banana will pop up off of there or something. You know, the land is good to us here. So when new people come and they're stupid, they don't know what they're doing, we want to help them. We want to give them things and help them out and teach them. So we're good people, but they come from somewhere where it's a bad place. So when they came in and taken from us, we didn't understand that. But they can when the European came in, he sent his missionaries, the first people he sent, and they was just like, "Hi, how are you doing? We just want to give you Jesus. We want to teach you the Bible." And they try to act all nice. So because our people were so loving and caring, and we wanted to learn from people and teach people, that's how they came in. That was beyond the chief. That was just us as a people, and we shouldn't be ashamed because we're good people. That when we see somebody that needs our help, we want to help them. We shouldn't be ashamed of that. But the chief, some of the chiefs should have been smarter to say, I heard about those people. Because for thousands of years we would not do it. They couldn't get anything from us. We wouldn't trade with them. Because we had heard about them, like on the east coast of Africa, they were they couldn't sell us anything of rock. They would starve before we would mess with them. And then over the time when the Arabs came through and they was conquering East Africa, when they were conquering North Africa, when they came over with Africans that had been raised Arab, when Africans went into Europe and they had sex with white women and the half baby, white and black baby like Obama. When they came back home, their loyalty was to their mother. It wasn't to their black father. So they came in and they disrespected us. So I mean, it's more about our people than it is about a dumb African chief or somebody that's greedy. That's just teaching us to hate each other. We're beautiful people, and our greatest strength. What makes us strong? Because y'all help each other. Y'all make sure that ain't nobody's gonna hurt y'all, right? Yes. Y'all take care of each other. But y'all's greatest strength can also be your greatest weakness. Just remember that. And that's what happened. We were concentrating on other things, because even the traditional belief, what we believe in, we get woo, yay, and we really feeling it. We're always like that. So when we got into Christianity, we're like, oh Jesus, yes Lord, come down on me, yes, hallelujah, all of that. And we're in Islam, we like Allahu Akbar, the beneficent. I can't say all this stuff. You know all this stuff, whatever. But they, what I'm saying, they say all of that stuff. We do. It's the same. So our greatest strength is our greatest weakness. You know, so that's what happened. I know I talk a lot. That's man. So what's up? So you understand? Okay.
One nation, one nation. Black power.
All right, because you got the...
Guys, give them a round of applause. The great commander will
R.B.G. But then we also had the African Army, and his brother, he had a Milwaukee, and we had a Black Power Cartel. He up out of Detroit. Great brothers, great strong comrades. Your brothers. They love y'all. They want to come here. You know what I'm saying? They want to come back home.
Yeah, they should come back
and then they want to fight for Africa.
Yeah, we really love to come back.
Okay, say that again, brother. Say that again.
Come back home.
Beautiful, beautiful. Y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that? See, they know, man. Don't let none of these little Uncle Toms that come home tell you that. Look at that. No one knows when the hour of Africa's redemption cometh. It is in the wind. It is coming. One day like a storm it will be here. When that day comes, all Africa will stand together. The Honorable Marcus Mosiah God.
The father. PE, political education, aka each one teach one program. Ghana R.B.G.
I decry for my country when I see I'm in the hands of these people. I decry for my country when I see I'm in the hands of these people. I decry for Africa when I see I'm in the hands of these people. I decry for Africa when I see I'm in the hands of these people. Yeah, yeah, na business them they take them they do. Yeah, body bar. Na business that they take a country they do. Na business them they do. That's why them they share them like the oga. Na business them they do. That's why they know they share them with the people. Na business them they do. They sell our continent away. Then they sell them every day and then they bring the people. Then they bring us
Political education.
Go see Shelo Deo. Then they sell them every day and then they bring the people down.
It is important for African people to have a knowledge of who we are as African people, whether presently, historically, and or culturally. We have to be able to articulate why we are in the conditions we are in, who put us in these conditions, and how we can get out of these.
We must rise up against the petroleum companies. Where they use our oil to destroy our land, yo. We must rise against the diamond companies. Where they use our brothers as slaves for the stones. We must rise against all African rulers. We be black man for face, white man for yash. We must rise against companies like Monsanto and Halliburton. Where they use their trade to make my people hungry. Oh yes, we must rise. 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 Oh yes, we must rise to grow our own food.
PE, or each one teach one. It's political education. Like what we doing right now, this is each one teach one. And I'm gonna give y'all some more information on how y'all can talk about some of the stuff that we talking about. You know what I'm saying? We talk about history. You can talk about the politics. You can talk about how Ghana about to get. You can talk about it. Got the oil, right?
Yeah.
You know. So what does that mean for what does that mean for the people of Ghana? What does that mean for Takoradi? You know. So it's getting together as brothers and talking about the future. You know, what will we be able to leave our children? You know, I got a baby on the way right now. I want my baby. She's not gonna be American. I want my baby to be Ghana. Yeah, I want Ghananese. You know. So I'm saying, what will we be able to leave the children? You know. And this is the last principle and one of the most important, and that is your word is bond, death before dishonor. All right, and it says warriors are only as good as their word. Make your word your bond. So all that means is everything that I'm saying. If you don't believe me, call me on it. Alright, if everything that I'm saying out of my mouth, everything that y'all say, like if y'all say y'all R.B.G, and then somebody say, oh, I'm not R.B.G no more, call them on it. What you talking about? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Your word is your bond. If you say you're gonna do something, then do it, right? Alright, and so that's all that means. And that's
y'all good, y'all. What's up, y'all? What's up to the Black Nation? The brothers and sisters are going back to the motherland right now, and this is a very joyous day right now. You got Brother Cadis here and his queen, Sister Kosawa here. How y'all feeling right now? How y'all feeling?
You can never extinguish the flames, fire burning my soul and my brains. Ever since they came in the name of King James, my people being crippled and maimed. More things changed, more they are the same. My people came on boats and planes, some with passports, some still away. Not knowing the future, so we pray. Inshallah, things will be better. That's what we say when we write our letters. Not even hurricane ruffle my feathers. I know pain passed from the ancestors. I draw and Kwame must go. The family needs a little dough. They got a little sis and a little bro. Gotta make sure they don't grow up broke. I'm going. I'm coming.
Tell them about the work y'all put in, man. Get to this trip, man. I went through hell and back. Tell our people that it's all worth it, though. All worth it, though.
Riding KLM, America say in unison. Aquaba. Gotta get a job and pay the bills. Send money home, my life is real. Aquaba. The rain, the snow, the hail, the possibility of landing up in jail. The bail your kids to school adjusting to. The cellular phones that blew the tooth. The language barriers, drag mute carriers, social security, homeland security, phone cards, long distance, broken hearts, ignore your existence, name, calling Negro. Again, every other brother wanna be like Jigga, but cheese more whose nuts are bigger. No heroes, sleeping cops are killers. I'm out and Kofi must go, cause schools are closed and it's hard to know when it gon' get action like Rambo. Gotta make sure they don't grow up broke. I'm going. I'm coming. What tomorrow holds, nobody knows. I'm going. I'm coming. What tomorrow holds, nobody knows. So when I touch down riding KLM, America say in unison. Aquaba. Gotta get a job and pay the bills. Send money home, my life is real. Aquaba.
Charlie, where my Ghana must go back there. They come. This here.
What tomorrow holds, nobody knows. What tomorrow holds, nobody knows. Get a 905 with an H1B and roll with the punches. Muhammad Ali in the land of the milk, honey and bee. Mom's begging me to get a college degree. Same routine things on my to-do list. Get a paycheck, cash it, spend foolish. If I get arrested for driving reckless, out to the cop, me no speaking no English. Wireless, endless, so infinite. Strangers on the internet trying to get intimate. Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, YouTube. Need a lawyer, pro bono like YouTube. African juju, twisting the minds. It's tempted to do some 419 though. It's like payback, get a little dough. Make sure my kid don't grow up broke. I'm going. I'm coming. What tomorrow holds, nobody knows. I'm
What's up, fam? This is what we gotta do. We gotta kick in the door, man, for our people around the world, though. But I'm gonna let them go ahead, go to security, man. It's time to lead this land, go back to the motherland. Black power. Black power.
Me specifically, I can't speak for other individuals that go back, and I did need to clear something up with us in the chat room. The move that I made, the comrade that you heard that called in, that is my comrade here in Cincinnati, the move that we made was not out of a vacationism. This was we black nationalists. So the moves that we made are not just a one-time move. We went there to make contacts so that we can make continuous moves for the benefit of the Africans here on this continent and the benefit of the groups of individuals that we met in Africa there, for those particular villages. I opened up in the beginning speaking that to say, how can we do Africa? That is a very, very broad and general question when you're dealing with thousands of different, whether you call them tribes, ethnicities, whatever you want to deal with it. But even within those ethnicities or tribes, you have various different customs and traditions. And just dealing with Ghana, in northern Ghana, you got the hard rocks. When they see the political corruption, and they go to the street and do something about it. Whereas when you're dealing with the coast, you're dealing with a more tourist area, where it's not as desolate as it is in the north. So we made the mistake of looking at Africa within the framework and lines that was carved out during the Berlin Conference or whatever it was, when they decided to take different parts of Africa and divvy it out to the different European so-called powers that be. So I'm saying I do have an answer to it, and my answer to it is to study Garveyism, to study what Garvey was about, also Kwame Nkrumah. For instance, the way that I was able to, if some of the people was not aware of some of the actions that was made, all you got to do is go to YouTube and just put in R.B.G. and Ghana, and you'll see the activities that were made over there to show you that it's not about a vacation. But what I will say, I just want to say another quote from Kwame Nkrumah, and it's the way that I was able to connect with the brothers over there, as in Ghana was a rebel, as in, and was also a trailblazer in fighting for its liberation from colonialism. And he was inspired by the great work of Marcus Garvey. So it had a great connection with us as Garvey African nationalists here. Because very much, just like how hip-hop influences Africa today, the great works of black nationalists here in the islands that you speak of, they are still to this day, those actions are reverberating all through the continent. But the quote, and I won't do the whole quote, but I'll sum it up by, this is from Kwame Nkrumah's Class Struggle in Africa. He says that the notion that in order to have a nation, it is necessary for there to be a common language or a common territory or a common culture has failed to stand the test of time or the scrutiny of scientific definition of the objective reality. And then, paraphrasing again, he says right after that, he says, the community of economic life is the major feature within a nation, and it is the economy that holds together the people living in the territory. It is on this basis that the new Africans recognize themselves as a potential one nation whose dominion is the entire African continent. And so, where we can make the mistake of looking at Africa in many fractionalized different parts, my purpose for working inside Africa is to unify Africa, not necessarily as all of the people unified, just like here. It's a pipe dream to try to get all of the black people here to unify on something that you think is for the better, because you're just going to be sitting around waiting for a while. But historically, even in Garvey's case, when you're dealing with certain liberators such as Mao, such as, I can go on and on through history where it was not the majority of the people, but it started with small groups of people. And then the rest of the people, they saw something that economically they could feed their children with, they could house their children with. And I don't know what my little man is, start crying. But I'm saying that you can give something to your people, they will follow you. And so it starts on a small level where you make contacts. You first touch ground, see the different needs that they need. You understand. I'm an organizer here, so I understand certain things that our people need. Now, I mentioned in the beginning or whatever that, the sisters or whatever, they dissatisfied with the brothers here. Okay, we don't go run off to the white man and give your son or daughter a father. And so that is a need for some of the sisters here, the majority of the black population here. There is an initiative that's on the table that we have worked on where, hey, we can do that. Use your imagination. But that was just one thing. There are many different things that are based out of the need that we have here. Brothers want to look fly here. Everything you possibly want is the resources to make it, and the people to actually create it are in Africa, and they can use the resources that we have. I'm not gonna just call it money, but I'm gonna call it the resources that we have here that could benefit them there. These are immediate things where you do not have to leave your house. By the luxury, so-called luxury of this internet, you can actually do within the click of your finger to change. Start small. You try to start big. That is escapism. Start where you can do something, and that's what we did. So it's not about. I definitely would agree, because you don't never know the intentions of people on the internet. Some of these people be in blackface with a little black icon for their screen name, and really they're white people that are agitators trying to cause mass confusion. But I do have an issue with a lot of the older people that have been going back and forth all over the continent for the last 40, 50 years, and they've been going there for the purpose of vacation and living it big, living the vida loca in Africa, in the face of, pure, what we would consider pure poverty in Africa. So, hey, just to start, if you're looking for an answer on something that you can do right now, get in contact with me online. I can point you in some direction. I'm not going to say everything that I believe is very can be very successful to the liberation of starting small, of villages in Africa from the oppressors, from these corporations that are occupying the people and exploiting their labor. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, get in contact with me on Facebook, on YouTube. I don't even like all that stuff or whatever, but that's the real reason why we need to be on here, on the internet.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Brother K, man, it's at the 7 o'clock mark. I don't mean to cut you off, but I want you to give out your information, man, because we got to go to this next segment. So, your internet, Facebook, Twitter, anything that you want to let people know about. Let them know about your mixtapes too, man.
All right. Yeah, as well. Okay, so you can hit me up on Facebook at Brother Cadence. It's BRO space CADENCE. All right, and just to break down that name, when you're dealing with Cadence, I am a veteran. And when you're dealing with any movement, when you're dealing with anything, even just me talking right now is in a rhythmic pattern. If I was out of rhythm, you would not even really listen to me. So I'm saying, we're driven by that, and I understand that as a propagandist. So I have a lot of productions that I do where I connect Africans all over the world, whether they be lecturers, whether they be like warriors, whether it be news, or whatever it is, to the modern forms of music that we use today, more specifically hip-hop. But I have 2 new productions that I have that deal with, they are mainly based out of Ghana, where if people that are interested in going to Ghana, connecting with people that are here, that are in Ghana, you can pass them the mixtape and you can create a bond here and find out the needs that they even need here. You know what I'm saying? But these are Ghanaian artists dealing with the politics, talking about the neocolonialism, talking about the exploitation by America and other so-called superpowers in their nation. And I tell these to support the movement that we have on the ground today. And like I said, you can get in contact with me on Facebook. You can get in contact with me on YouTube. That's like I said, all you got to do, I'm a partner of Baba R.B.G. and his community that he has online. It's rbgnation.ning.com. You can hit me up there. But, I mean, if you ain't heard about me, you need to go ask somebody. We doing big things here locally, but we also doing big things worldwide. We just need people. I ain't asking people to get down with me, but I'm saying, like, if you like-minded, get your weight up. Let's work together. Let's build.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Well, that's Brother Cage, y'all, out of Cincinnati, Ohio, man. Peace and respect to you and the Queen, man. And, man, let's continue to do this work, brother. We need more brothers out here like that.
Speaking on me, all my brothers that had a great meeting. This is the new brother.
What's his name? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is up. Tuesday, right? Saturday. Okay.
I want to honor these brothers with our second team, which represents them being able to honor the principles of the code of conduct of our R.B.G. organization. Right? First, I want to honor my brothers. Let me see. Great. That's our chef.
I can't see because you're standing in the front. Okay. Black Power. Can I have the ceremonial Black Power, please? I don't know.
Black Power.
All right. That's what's up.
We doing right now.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so y'all gonna say what? Bye-bye, yo.
We love you.
Yeah, we really want to see you back home, you know what I mean?
Beautiful.
want to see you back home.
Beautiful.
R.B.G. for life.
R.B.G. for
Get confused, and they don't know the difference between someone who is committed to revolutionary change, that does cultural work, that does music, which you are, and someone who is making conscious record here or there with, out the kind of revolutionary commitment that you obviously have demonstrated. I think about Malcolm going on his pilgrimage throughout Africa and unifying people or going and meeting heads of state in Africa, and how that was such a powerful thing that it contributed significantly to his untimely demise and murder by the United States government. And then I look at the day and see how you model after that, and over in Ghana educating and talking to the people. Brother, if the people gonna put their money into anybody that's fighting for the people, it got to be Brother Caden. You see? So that because you doing all that the ancestors asked us to do is to take their work to the next level. You done that, brother. I try to do it too, the best way that I can. We do it together, and it's a powerful thing, man. I'm blessed to, have found you, because you made my dream come true in terms of marrying the music to the education. And it's never been anything like it before. So I want to just co-sign what you said, man. People got to support you, man.